Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
On target from range. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now here's Smart. Outside Payton. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Indiana. In transition, here come the Pacers. And down it goes. 2 points. Johnson's got 5.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Right side Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
Murray with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Now Payton. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Smart outside. From outside the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's Coulibaly. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Payton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. To the left wing. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Right away he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Jackson. Murray for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Inside. Here's Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Jackson outside. Coulibaly. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here's from your Indiana Big crowd.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Boston trailing. Payton with it. He's scoreless. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Hardaway. Here's McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Jackson knocks it away.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
And here's Markkanen, defended by Hardaway. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Indiana shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Adebayo. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that does it for the first quarter.
The Celtics, 11.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 36, Marcus Smart.
Jackson surveying the D to the middle. Markkanen misses. Celtics trail by 4. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Pass to Billups. Markkanen with it. Here's Jackson. Here's Billups. Defended by Smart. Left side, Payton. And that misses. That would have put him up. And it's the Pacers with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Outside Johnson. Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's got 5 points.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Markkanen outside. Indiana again missing. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Payton. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball to the Indiana Pacers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Back to Payton. Johnson on the wing. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The assist.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
Outside Garland. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also